All right, welcome back. It's been like a week. Been really busy this past weekend, but I've been looking forward to getting back into this. So I actually swung by That's Entertainment yesterday. Wow. And picked up the last of what they had. Good news is there's 7 more in here, and I still have 4 more from the last time. So I've got 11 more to do, which is awesome and exciting, but I kind of hope they make some more because this might be it. I'm going to grab one out of the new pack today. Get into it. There goes the furnace. I'll be right back. All right. Furnace is stopped. I'm getting back down to business here. Because I got this bird going on outside, but we can deal with the bird better than the furnace. All right, so anyway, this is what we got. Stevie Nicks, If Anyone Falls, and with Wild Heart. Not familiar with either of those, but I always like it when there's an album cover. Alpert, Your Smile, The Song Begins, and Manhattan Melody. Alpert, man, he's got a lot of good stuff. So I got hopes for that one. William Bell, You Don't Miss Your Water. And Eddie Floyd, Knock on Wood. I know that one. All right. Down the Line by Barry DeVorzon and Perry Botkin Jr. Never heard of these people. And Nadia's Theme, The Young and the Restless. And this was Larry's copy. Whoa, this was Larry's copy. I like that shot with my mouth there. That's cool. Anyway. All right, the Fixx, The Sign of Fire. The Sign of Fire. Fixx, they did One Thing Leads to Another, I think. The Motels. Suddenly Last Summer. I remember that tune. Suddenly Last Summer. Some things never change. All right. Like all these album covers. This is a good pack for that. Bryan Adams, This Time. I think I know that one, yeah. And Fits You Good. Jackson Browne, Tender as the Night, and On the Day. I don't know if I know those ones. But Martin Briley, The Salt in My Tears, and Dumb Love. Rod Stewart, What Am I Gonna Do? Nice hairdo, bro. Check that out. Boom. That is like a... That's like the electric mullet, right? It's like, pow! It's pretty serious. All right, Donna Summer, Woman, and Unconditional Love. All right, I like Donna Summer. Culture Club, The Church of the Poison Mind. That's a jam. And Mystery Boy. That's a jam. That's good. That's going to be a good one. Evelyn Champagne King. She's got 2 tracks that are good, that I know. Let's Get Crazy and Action. And I don't know either of these, so that'd be cool to check out. I already know I like a couple of her tracks. Oh, yeah. Van Halen, Jump. Sick. B-side with House of Pain off the 1984 album. Sick. Oh, yeah. George Benson, he's got some good stuff. Inside Love, So Personal, except I don't have high hopes by the album cover. And it's giving me that Lionel Richie ballad vibe. George Benson, well, he's got some good stuff. He does. Oh, these album covers, man. I love it. Oh, Rick James and Friend, Ebony Eyes. And Rick James, 1, 2, 3, You, Her, and Me. That sounds pretty Rick Jamesy. But Rick James and Friend, not in Friends. If you only get the one friend, you can't say their name. Rick James. All right. Neil Diamond, I'm Guilty, and Front Page Story. Oh. Get in there. Teddy Pendergrass, I Want My Baby Back, and Life is for the Living. Air Supply, Making Love Out of Nothing at All. Love the cheese. The Pretenders, Space Invader, and Brass in Pocket. Sick. More Air Supply. That's right. Bring it on. Young Love. And She Never Heard Me Call. Talk about ballads, man. I'm ready for it with the Air Supply. And then Men at Work, It's a Mistake, which I remember. I like that song. That's a good one. All right, looks like it might be a pretty good pack. I'm gonna give it a listen. I'll be back. All right, so I gave these guys a spin, and pretty good pack. Pretty good pack. Can't complain. All right, so Trash, Martin Briley, Dumb Love, and The Salt of My Tears. I liked Dumb Love better than Salt of My Tears, but both crap. Nothing I'm interested in. Air Supply, She Never Heard Me Call, and Young Love. Now, I don't think there's any soft rock band in the world than Air Supply. They're just so cheesy. I don't think there's a weaker band that can even use the word rock, even if it's used in soft rock in their description. They're something, man. Neil Young, Front Page Story. Neil Young is just not for me. It's just not my thing. I'm not very interested. All right, these ones I'm kind of on the fence about. Jackson Browne, Tender is the Night. I remember that song, and you probably would too. And then On the Day. On the Day isn't that great of a tune, but I like it better than Tender is the Night, so I don't know what I'm doing with that. Rod Stewart, what am I going to do? Man, what am I going to do with this album? So, on the one hand, it's awesome because of the cover. But what am I going to do? Doesn't do anything for me. And the B-side, Dancin' Alone, wasn't too bad. I actually kind of dug that tune. Wasn't too bad. I might keep it for that one. So, we'll see. Donna Summer, Woman, and Unconditional Love. Not interested in Unconditional Love. Does nothing for me. Woman, it's got a little something going for it. It's kind of funky. The Unconditional Love is kind of it tries to be too much. It tries to be too Jamaican or African or something. I don't know. It's just not that interesting. But Woman, not too bad. George Benson, regardless of the album cover like this, which certainly is giving me the Lionel Richie vibes, as I said earlier. Inside Love So Personal, not that bad of a tune. Nothing great, not that bad. But In Search of a Dream, the B-side, it's a real jazzy instrumental, man. I really dug it. I really dug it. So I might keep it for that. Rick James, a little disappointed here. Not like he's the best, but he's kind of the best, you know. Rick James, 1, 2, 3, You, Her, and Me. It's all right. Yeah, it's okay. And then Rick James and Friend, Ebony Eyes. So cheesy. Just so cheesy, but I don't know. Teddy Pendergrass, Life is for the Living, and I Want My Baby Back. Life is for the Living, not a bad tune. The other one, meh. And Air Supply, again. But this one, Making Love Out of Nothing at All, which, you know, we all know that tune. And that was written by Jim Steinman, who passed away last week, the week before, whatever. He also wrote the whole Bad Out of Hell album by Meatloaf. And he actually wrote Making Love Out of Nothing at All for Meatloaf to sing. And when you listen to it, it's like, oh yeah, man, this could have been a Meatloaf tune. And if it was a Meatloaf tune, it would have been just, you know, would have had some power behind it. It would have been so much better. But instead, we get the Air Supply version. And I mean, it's well known. It's very 80s, so I may keep it just for my 80s pile. We'll see. All right, the good ones. A good stack of definite keepers here. All right, so we got Stevie Nicks, If Anyone Falls. But look at that picture. I mean, that's like before Instagram filters and stuff, but check out those alien-sized eyes on her. Anyway, If Anyone Falls in Love. You know the track. It's a good tune. Really good tune. And Wild Heart, I forget. This was the first one I listened to an hour ago. I think it was pretty good, but worth it for If Anyone Falls, if nothing else. Herb Alpert, Your Smile, The Song Begins, and Manhattan Melody. Now, Manhattan Melody's got the check mark on it, which means that's probably the A-side. It was okay. It wasn't, you know, it had a little funky little beat to it. You know, Herb Alpert's a pretty funky dude. It was okay, but Your Smile, The Song Begins, I like that one a lot better. So, keeping it for that one. Eddie Floyd, Knock on Wood. You know that one. Good tune. Good tune. It's an oldie. Good tune. And William Bell, You Don't Miss Your Water. But I like the Eddie Floyd, Knock on Wood. Nadia's theme from The Young and Restless. Larry's version here. And that is by Barry DeVorzon and Perry Botkin Jr. Whatever. But you know the track. Young and Restless, the old soap opera. But also, it's the sample used for Diamonds from Sierra Leone by Kanye West and Jay-Z. So, good one. Yeah, good one. The Fixx, The Sign of Fire. So, first off, I wanted to mention that, this is sealed for your protection. Like, really, sealed for your protection. I don't know, because I suppose because it's the sign of fire, that's what you need to be protected for. I don't know what you need to be protected for on this, but it does also say that the B-side is not available anywhere else, right? B-side version not available anywhere. Anywhere. It made me think, okay, well, what's the B-side? So I pull out, and it's One Thing Leads to Another, which is their biggest jam, but it's a live version of it. And it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool version of it. But I think I still prefer the studio version. Oh, and of course, I've got my little jukebox card. All right, moving on. The Motels, Suddenly Last Summer. It's an 80s kind of classic. It's good. The B-side is pathetically bad. I don't know if I remember correctly. I didn't like it at all. Anyway, worth it, for my 80s pile. Bryan Adams, This Time. Yeah, you know this one. This one's kind of a jam. That was a jam. And Fit You Good, that wasn't too bad either. So, keep her there. Culture Club, Church of the Poison Mind. That's kind of a jam. Yeah, I dig that song. And the other side was kind of a funky, weird 80s wannabe Prince song. Mystery Boy. It was interesting enough. Evelyn, Champagne King, Let's Get Crazy. That was kind of cool and funky. I'm keeping it for that. And Action, not bad, but nothing special. Van Halen, Jump. Now that's a winner right there. Obviously an awesome tune, pretty good copy of it too, which is excellent. And the B-side of House of Pain, I forgot what jam that was. It was a sick guitar riff on that one, off that 1984 album. The Pretenders, Brass in Pocket. The B-side, Space Invaders. So, Brass in Pocket, classic tune, great tune. Would have kept it anyway, but this B-side, Space Invader, instrumental jam, man. This is awesome. Loved it. And Men at Work, It's a Mistake. I remember this from the Cargo album, which I had as a kid, and I always dug it. A great tune, and it stands up too. And even the B-side, Shintaro, I don't think I'd ever heard that, but maybe I did. I don't know. If I did, I didn't remember it, but it was pretty good. So, pretty good pack here. Excited to get back into this. Hopefully, I'll be able to do another one tonight. I don't know. I gotta go do something else tonight, but if not, gonna get another one tomorrow. But until next time, peace.